So we came to the end of a pretty interesting day.
We did. It was a good day today.
It was. We did nothing really at home.
We left really early this morning. Well, relatively early this morning.
Yeah, I woke up. I went for a 30-minute run.
Yep.
Which was okay. It's just really humid outside. Like, really.
Yeah.
I think it was 99% humidity.
You came home drenched.
Yeah, it was.
And it's not because it was a long run. It was because it was so humid.
Yeah.
And it wasn't super hot either. It was just humid.
Just humid. Sunday's run, I have to wake up early and run for 2 hours.
That's a long run.
Not happy about that.
Long run.
At all. But yeah, after our workout, you went on the bike today.
Yep, did a half an hour on the bike. It was a really great class. The music was awesome. I was totally pumped the whole time. Like Lady Gaga and Pink and TLC and Christina Aguilera. It was like awesome sauce.
Sure.
It was great.
After that, we saw Emily and Will again.
Yeah, because it's the weekend of Emily and Will.
Yes, and it was great. Today, Will did...
It was a big day.
He did a one-shot.
He did his first ever one-shot where he GM'd
Was
us.
it his first ever?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He did a Pathfinder one-shot.
First time playing Pathfinder for you?
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
How was it?
What? I mean, it was...
It was great.
It was role-playing game.
It was. So...
I didn't feel that different from...
Well, because you've been playing 3.5, which...
Right.
Pathfinder is like...
What did I say?
Dungeons and Dragons
3.7.
3.75. Like, it's just a tiny bit better than 3.5.
Or different.
Different. Yeah, sure. So, we played characters that were atypical to the types of characters we normally play, and it was really nice to step outside of our comfort zones. So, like, typically, I play a character who's more of a tank when I play pretty much any game except maybe Overwatch. So, this time I decided I was going to be a squishy spellcaster, and I was a druid who had an animal companion. I had a boar. His name was Neil.
Yeah.
He was really sweet, except for when he gored people.
He looked like a badger.
Well, it's because the mini looked like
a badger.
And so Eric's fighter character, who was a half-orc.
Me and Emily were...
Eric usually plays a spellcaster. So it was like, it was opposites day.
No, it was good. Me and Emily were half-orc twin brothers.
Yep. Both fighters, both had basically the same stats, except you were slightly smarter and she was
slightly stronger.
Yeah. By literally 1 point one way or the other. It was
No,
good.
it was good. We smashed things.
Brother.
We
smash it.
I do like to say that we did so well because Emily and I really just slaughtered everything.
That's true. You guys did hit really hard.
Yeah.
Really hard. Basically, they took out the main bad guy, and after 6 hours of campaign, we made it to the big bad.
Yeah. 6
and they
hours.
took it out within a round and a
No,
half.
it was actually 6, 7, 6.
6.
Yeah, something like that.
Took it out within a round and a half. I thought it was going to take several rounds.
No,
for us
we
to
completely
defeat the bad guy, but they just like, we buffed everybody up and they obliterated him.
Yeah.
I think I got one turn, and did I even get in an
I don't
attack?
think so. No. My initial rolls for 90% of the campaign were pretty bad. And then
when it mattered, you rolled well.
Yeah, then my dice warmed up and it was just fantastic.
I had a good die today. So I'm very superstitious about my dice, and some of them, when they roll well, I know that they're gonna continue to roll well, and some always roll poorly. And so I basically have picked favorites at this point, but if a dice like lets me down, it's going in dice jail. It's basically timeout, and it needs to think about what it's done. So today I only had to put one die in timeout, so that was good. And the rest of the time I was pretty lucky. I think I only rolled one natural one the entire time. Like,
I didn't roll any.
Only one major
fail. I had
fail.
one natural 20, which was nice. But it was good. Like I do like Pathfinder. Will did a great job.
It was definitely a more of a hack and slash. It was very combat heavy. Yeah. Which isn't a bad thing. And there could have been
it was great
more
for
role-playing
being
in
a
my
fighter.
book, but yeah, I guess that's what I'm feeling, is because usually I'm the fighter and I couldn't really get it in it because I was super squishy, so I would have to send my boar. You know, Neil would go fight for me and I would cast like stuff.
No, I just smashed things.
I don't know. Sorry, I was having a flashback to me casting Entangle and entangling the entire party.
Oh, she entangled the entire party.
It was awful, and then
you tried to lead the party checking for traps, then you got I
had the highest perception.
But then you got a little crazy and you tried to like lead everything, and it was just, you needed to take a step back.
Sorry.
And you let the brothers.
Yeah, and then how many traps did you step on?
I didn't step on any. No, remember I pretty much saved the party with blocking the charging statues.
That did help.
Yeah. No, it was a really good game. Like I said, Will did a great job.
Yeah.
So for you, I know you've been nothing.
I took notes during it.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. You've been consuming nothing but role playing. Just
D&D, but
right. But did this just like amp you up even more to do your own campaign?
Yes, absolutely, like 100%. And it definitely gave me like food for thought about how I would run it and the ways that I would make it more adventurous or make it more engaging, or I don't know. And so Will's one shot was pre-made, like he did a module, the one-shot module, and we were all level 1 characters, so no one was super powerful, but they're just like things that I took away from it that I was like, okay, I get where he was going with this, but I think I would do it slightly differently, or like,
all right,
you know, I was playing it and I was having a great time playing it, but as like from a GM perspective, I was like, oh, well, if it was me, I would do it this way. Or, you know, I'm not going to give specific examples because that might give something away. But just know that I was taking my own mental notes while it was happening to make sure that I was, you know, paying attention. Because he's my 3rd GM.
Oh, right, he's your 3rd GM.
So it's not like I have a lot of experience with a lot of other people doing things. And so I have now add a 3rd experience to my
so you're pulling from different people.
Of course.
He had this map that he printed out. It was unfortunate because the map looked like it wasn't supposed to be printed out because it had T's on the board
where the traps
showing where traps.
So I had to sort of pretend like we didn't see it.
Right, and we still like walked into some of them.
Yes.
Even though it said a T, it's like, well, we didn't know, so we would still do this. But you're going to draw yours out.
Yeah, mine's going to be drawn out.
There's a Dexter panting over here, and Dexter knows.
I'm planning on drawing mine out on the Chess X mat, and things will get revealed over time. Like, I don't want people to see parts of the dungeons that you can't see. So, like, Will didn't cover up any of the rooms that we hadn't been in yet, whereas I would want to cover sections so this is a perfect example. I would want to cover rooms that you haven't yet explored, so that there is a real sense of reveal when you enter a room. In a way, yeah, I know, there's a Dexter bear. So there's a real sense of reveal and adventure when you come to it versus sort of knowing the layout. Right. I want it to be an adventure. Yeah.
Now I like the idea of you drawing out. I do.
Eric personally really wants it to be 3D.
I'm obsessed with terrain right now. So I would like to have,
and I'm like, I don't need it to have terrain for it to be awesome.
No, you don't. I mean, and
really don't.
Really D&D or any
it's
kind
a pencil and paper
right.
game.
It's like, really an imagination. And
I mean,
that's what you're
minis
supposed
make
to
it more fun because you can. It's easier when you have minis to see how you're surrounding things, so that you get flanking bonuses, or you get like. When you have something that's ranged, you really do need to know how far away you are from it, so you can find out whether or not you're going to hit it. So there are things where maps come in handy, but I don't need it necessarily to be 3D terrain for me to have a full body experience.
Here's my thing with the 3D terrain.
Yeah.
When you're playing with a big party, and when I say big party, when it's 4 or when it's 4 or more.
4 is kind of like a small party.
Okay, well, when you have a larger party.
Yeah.
Today we had what?
6.
We had 6. It is nice for me to have 3D terrain out so I have something to look at. My initiative is 2, or my initiative is 6.
But you should be paying attention to what the other players are doing.
Sure, I can do that, but I still like to visually look around and be like, oh, that's really nice. That's my whole thing. I will make the map
extra pretty just for you.
That's my whole thing. You know, it's a little bit of the ADHD, and I want something to look at and catch my eye, and oh, that's cool. So that's just my own thing for 3D terrain. I appreciate it.
Well, wait until you see my drawn map, and you may change your mind.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm looking forward to it. Still having a map is going to be really nice.
Yeah. Because it's going to be awesome.
Sure, but 3D terrain is awesome.
Fine. We'll agree to... I wouldn't say that we would disagree.
No.
But we have differing... we have slightly differing opinions.
Right.
I think 3D terrain is really cool. It's amazing, and it definitely adds something.
But it's a lot more. It's something you don't need to think about now. And I know, I get that. We're gonna start, and I think even starting drawing out stuff.
Eric wants me to count how many inches of 3D walls I need to build my thing, and I haven't done it yet, but I will let you know how many inches it is. It's a lot of freaking inches.
Sure. I'm sure.
Because he's like, oh, I'll just print walls and you can put them up if you want to. And I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna count some walls tonight, and I will let him know how many inches it is. It's a lot of inches, though.
Yeah. Like 217 inches. It's gonna be something ridiculous.
Yeah, at least.
It's something to work towards. We'll see what happens later on down the road. But I am excited. Is your campaign the next one that we're playing?
No, next weekend we're going 3.5.
Oh, okay, yes. But then you're in August.
I hope so. I need to send out an email to everyone and see if that works for people.
I'm excited. And I believe we talked about this. I believe we're gonna record it.
We'll see.
We're gonna record.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good time for it. All right, I think that's it. It was a good campaign. Like I said, we won. That was a lot of fun. And
I think that's it for today.
That's it, right?
It was a long Saturday of D&D, that's for sure.
Yeah, it is a long Saturday of D&D. Sunday is heavy workout day and miniature painting and building.
And some stuff. So
we're gonna get that going.
Yep.
Really hope you guys had a great day.
Yep.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Of course.
And we will talk to you next time.
Bye, guys.